Now, I was reading the other night and I read about this story, about this store manager. Now, she was white and happened to be in a situation where she actually feared that she would appear racist by simply giving critical feedback to her Latino employee. I began to read further and I came across a similar story in the same article. Now, this one stated that an African-American engineer that was passed up by a promotion wondered if his race was somehow the barring factor. However, he was reluctant to raise any concern as he did not want to come off as if he was playing the race card. Another stated that a woman associate pursuing partner at an accounting firm has been avoiding coaching of her leadership style as she worried that in doing so, she would confirm or contribute to the notion that women do not have what it takes to make the position. There are dozens more examples like this prone to affect larger scale interactions, while also, over the past few years, the amount of little things that have changed with regards to the level by which something is or is not politically correct has had a consistent upward trend of change. So for example, my mom's a teacher, and in the past, year or so, the grade 7 and 8 classes that she teaches have had to change. And when I say this, I mean when she used to be able to get their attention by saying boys and girls or ladies and gentlemen, she now has to say grade 7s and 8s or hey people. Now obviously these sorts of changes are pertinent to a progressive and equal social climate. However, it is a change that nonetheless makes my mom have to more carefully consider the terms by which she addresses a classroom, due to the fact that many rightfully positive, equal, and progressive changes have been put into place with regards to the acceptance and acknowledgement of gender identity and preference of students. Now, this is very new for her, and while she acknowledges its importance, she finds it difficult at times. Unfortunately, these types of events occur daily in politically correct cultures and take place in times of cross-cultural interaction. That is, interactions of different races, genders, cultures, religions, and other self-advocating social identity groups. So clearly herein lies a problem. As we grow and progress, in order to become or maintain the state of a mutually beneficial and accepting society within a politically correct culture, things change. The world changes. While I embrace the pursuit of equity that underlies political correctness and celebrate the often changes in norms, these drastically affect cross-cultural interactions and fuel an unspoken behavioral governance that heavily influences forms of interaction and communication. Now, I will say it again. The commitment to equity that bolsters political correctness is wonderful, and the activism and continuous confrontations that have influenced these positive changes are powerful. And I am proud to see that the world is coming around on many issues of propriety. I do, however, find the barriers created by political correctness to be rather problematic at times. The level of consideration that has become so key in being politically correct also poses a threat to the quality and constructiveness of relationships in places of work. People feel judged in societies dominated by political correctness as they worry about how others will perceive them or what they believe, all based upon what they may say. Now, this worry and this fear often manifests itself in the form of misdrawn notions or conclusions within one's head, and these conclusions, left untried, will result in indignation and the fragmentation of relationships. Now, this will obviously decrease the efficacy of a work environment, as having relationships is integral to an effective workplace. So you may be asking yourself, it doesn't seem like this issue requires a fix, or don't the pros outweigh the cons on this issue? I can assure you that those are valid questions, and I agree that it is an unfortunate issue that may sound unfixable or just not worth it. But these issues need to be addressed, and their unambiguity in work environment or just everyday life is crucial to maintaining healthy relationships, work efficiency, further societal progression, and a world where people can feel safe. Thank you.